The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. And by Taco Bell. Got the State Farm postgame show coming up after this, including the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy. That's all coming up on the State Farm postgame show. 2 minutes to go. The Broncos have only one timeout. Ball on the New England 40.
Here it is. You got to be safe. We know that New England's been very protective these last drive or two. They're going to do it again. You got to stop them.
And they do. Stevenson shut down at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great situational football. To me, if you want to throw the ball, you end the game, right? You get a first down, you throw an 8-yard out, game's over, you're heading to the Super Bowl. But the conditions matter. Do you trust your defense 100%? Or do you trust Drake May in these conditions 100%? Feels like they're going to run the ball, doesn't it?
Well, based on what we've seen in the last 2 third downs,
yep.
Yeah, I think they're just not going to risk it against this defense.
I think I agree with you, Jim. And now, doesn't mean that I wouldn't possibly make a chance where there's something being thrown shorter to try and use the conditions to get a first down against the defense, but we'll see right here.
Broncos have taken their last timeout, and here we go. This could close it. 3rd and 6.
No safety deep.
Oh, here he goes. He can try to beat him with his legs as Ellis runs after him, and May got there. Drake May outraces the defender, and the Patriots now only need to fall on it, kneel on it, and they can make their plans for Santa Clara.
Drake May and the aggressive call by Josh McDaniels sends New England to the Super Bowl with a really aggressive call, and that is a first down. I'm telling you, they almost set him up. That is an aggressive call, but a smart call. As long as they get the snap. 3 times.
As the Broncos try to go low, and they've got a flag on this one. May with 7 rushes today, 6 of them produced first downs.
Defense number 93, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That's still such an aggressive call. I mean, huge. What a call.
Again, you got the State Farm post-game show. JB and the crew will recap the game, and we'll have the trophy presentation, the Lamar Hunt trophy presentation, coming up on the State Farm post-game show. The honorary captain who will present the trophy to the Patriots is Adam Vinatieri. Had it been the Broncos' day, and of course we still got to close this out with 1:51 to go, John Elway, the Broncos honorary captain today. Just want to give a nod to all the men and women of this crew. 22 games into the season, bringing you all these incredible shots through the weather and all. And it's just an amazing story here. You look at May, he's going to be now heading to Santa Clara. He'll be the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl, second only to Dan Marino, 23 years old. When he was 13 and the game was Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara. Growing up in Charlotte, he was a big Carolina Panther fan. And as they were making their way through the postseason, his dad, Mark, said, "We got to go." So they traveled from Charlotte out to Santa Clara. They didn't have tickets. They found some out there. And he sat in the second deck and watched that Super Bowl. It's the only Super Bowl he's ever been to. He was 13 in the same building where 2 weeks from now he'll start and try to lead the Patriots to a world championship.
I wonder if that 13-year-old kid said in 10 years, you're going back to the Super Bowl, but you're playing in it. What a moment for him. And the season he's had has been incredible. It does remind me, I'm not saying he's not Tom Brady, okay? He's got a long way to go to get even into discussions of other people. However, overcoming and figuring out a way to win. Young Tom Brady did the same thing and became Tom Brady. We'll see how this thing develops. But what a game for New England, situationally, the whole thing.
And by the way, Drake May's just done something that Tom Brady couldn't do, and that's win a playoff game in Denver. Tom was 0-3. And how about Mike Vrabel?
What he's done with this culture and what he's done with his coaching staff, he brought in the right people, the way they built the roster and the way that they developed, and to get this team rolling. I mean, the belief is there, but they play football the right way. Every time I watch them, I'm like, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. You just got to go do it. And today, the player two, it went their way. This could have gone either way, though. You know that. Denver was so close.
Let's go down to Tracy. All right. Snow gremlins have overtaken Tracy's mic at the moment. Well, let me talk about another Mike. Mike Vrabel. He's going to go to the Super Bowl and try to do something no one's ever done before. And that's become the first person to win a Super Bowl as a player and as a coach for the same franchise.
Well, that's crazy, because going into this game, you had Sean Payton going for the only coach to win 2 Super Bowls with 2 separate franchises, that coach. And now Vrabel's doing it as a player and a coach. I mean, the decisions you make for every organization in the National Football League as who you hire as the head coach determines your next 5 years, your future. And the decision for Denver to do that changed it. Same with New England. And here's New England. They're in it. They're back, Jim.
Let's go back down to Tracy.
All right, Drake, well, congratulations. You told us yesterday, 10 years ago, you were in Santa Clara at a Super Bowl watching as a fan, and now you're going to get a chance to play in it. Can you describe this in just year 2 of your NFL career?
Man, Lord will, man, thank the good Lord. What an atmosphere out here. Battle the elements, love this team. How about the defense? Love each and every one of them, man. Pass our back, baby, we got to go win one.
You talk about these elements. How difficult was it out here, and how much did you have to rely on your defense there?
It wasn't ideal. Defense, they've been stepping up all playoffs. We're going to play better, and I'm just proud of this team, man. Don't have many words, so just thankful for this team. Love each and every one of them. Took everybody.
Speaking of your team, let's talk Coach Mike Vrabel coming in, taking a team that won just 4 games last year to a Super Bowl. What can you say about him?
Yeah, from day one, he's been the same guy. Coaches hard. But at the same time, cares about us a lot. And we love Coach, love playing for him. We got some more work to do.
Go celebrate, and good luck in Santa Clara.
206 yards of total offense. That's all they could produce, but it was enough. Their defense did the rest, holding the Broncos to only 181 yards. And now you see the Patriots are returning to the promised land and will take on either the Los Angeles Rams or the Seattle Seahawks. Either way, they've seen that matchup in past Super Bowls. The Rams, in fact, on 2 occasions, and the Seahawks, of course, in that famous game down in Super Bowl 49. That game, the Rams and Seahawks, will be presented to you by the Fox crew. We wish them all the very best. And NBC with the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks' time. Well, they struck early, didn't they? And then MAYE was able to tie it after a turnover. 7-7 game it was. The second half, Winter delivered quite a blow to the plans of both of these teams' offenses. Coming up next, State Farm Postgame Show. Presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy for Tony, Tracy, Evan, and Gene. Jim Nance saying thank you for being with us. James Brown's coming up after this. The Patriots heading to the Super Bowl.